So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. Now Herbert. That one into the hands of Smart. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Pass brought in by Chark. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 22, Eagles nothing. To kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Covey now on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts now. He finds Jahan Dotson. Man. Still going. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now it's Herbert. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here we go on fourth down with Herbert. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Here's first and 10. To throw, Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Herbert now on first down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
A second down throw for Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
63.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. He's to the 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now, Hurts. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing, Herbert. nicely downfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
21.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to...
That one, taken in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return from the end zone, here's Britton Covey. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Great, set. No touch.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On play action, now Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Throwing now is Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Covey now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
They'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He is in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Opie. Wait.
On play action, it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. Yeah! And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
Let's go. Set. Hey, Kaplan. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This is 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Now Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
King.
Here comes 2nd down.
Delta.
Here comes Barkley. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.